Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today is day 5 of my Binders 101 series. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my personal binder. If you missed any of my first 5 Binders 101 series videos, I will put those links below. I covered an introduction video, my home binder, my medical binder, my taxes binder, and my recipes binder. For my personal binder, I have decided to go with this blue Better binder from Staples in the 1-inch size. Now, if you were to look up this binder online, I think the color says either teal or turquoise. I'm not really sure, but the link will be below. And I think it's more of a blue color. Now, last week I covered my recipes binder, and that was the binder that they put blue as the description on the Staples website, but I would have called it a navy blue. This is more like a sky blue, but that's not what it's labeled on the internet. Okay, back to what I was saying. This time around, Bella jumped up here. I had no idea she was in here. She jumps up here and then starts knocking stuff off my pegboard, so I had to clean that up a bit. So back to what I was saying. On the internet, this is not labeled as blue. It is labeled as either teal or turquoise. I can't remember, but check the link below and it'll take you directly to this binder right here. For the cover of this personal binder, I have created this PDF using Microsoft Word. Now, I will put a link below to the plain PDF that you can use for your personal binder because, of course, you do not want one that has my name on it. So I will leave the link to the one that does not have any description in the center. Now let's get to the inside of my binder. My binder is divided up into 4 different sections. I will get into each one of those sections in just a second. But to divide out the sections, I have once again chosen these Avery plastic dividers with the little pocket in the front. I love to use any type of plastic dividers or plastic sleeves because the more you use them and the more you flip them in your binder, you do not have to worry about them tearing up on the rings. And I wanted to mention one more thing. I think this set of Avery dividers came in a set of, it was either 5 or 8, but I only have 4 in here, and the others are in a drawer in my little station here that I am filming this on, in case I want to add sections to this personal binder in the future. So this binder is divided up into 4 different sections. I have a teaching section, retirement section, family, and then life at the end. Since this binder has the most personal information in it, I'm not going to show you the actual documents, but I have created a cover sheet for each section so you can see what I have contained within that section. So we are going to start with the teaching section. Oh, and I need to mention as well, these tabs right here, I've used my label maker to type out and place the labels on each tab. Okay, in my teaching section, I have my applications. I've worked at 3 different schools, and I think I have all 3 of the applications that I turned in inside of this section. And you might be wondering, why in the world would you want to keep old applications? Because I might need to refer to them for different types of like old job history, references, even maybe how I answered questions when I applied for my jobs. So it's just good to have to look back on to see if I want to reference any of it. Then I have my yearly teaching evaluations inside of this section, my transcripts, my contract information, and then any type of conference attendance information. For instance, my beginning teachers workshop that I had to attend. I have all of that within this teaching section. The second section is my retirement section. And what is kept in here is the latest quarterly reports for my Missouri and Arkansas teacher retirement, because they send me documents 4 times a year. And I really don't think I need to keep each one of those, so I just keep the latest one that they give me inside of these sleeve protectors. And just like I've said once before, these sleeve protectors are not one brand. There are many different ones that I have collected over the years and used in here. I think some of them came from Dollar Tree, some of them are the Quill brand, and some of them are the Avery brand. Now we're to my third section, which is the family section. And I know this sounds kind of probably morbid, you might think, but the only thing right now in my family section is some obituaries. One obituary is my cousin's that died unexpectedly at the age of 21 in October of 2009. The only thing I really have to say about that is mental health in this country is way behind. Addiction is a horrible thing, and it's something that not only the person that's addicted experiences, but also their friends and family. And I have been the family that's been behind somebody that was addicted to prescription drugs, but all the help in the world couldn't help what was internal. We tried our best, but in the end, we lost the battle, and it's just a very sad, sad thing. And then the second obituary is my granddad that passed away in 2008, that I found his obituary on the internet. I did not get to attend the funeral. It was something I don't really want to talk about, but I do have his obituary inside of my binder so that I can look back on it. And it's got a picture of him, so I just like to keep it in here. And then the last section is my life section. And my life section has my shot records. And my Build-A-Bear gift certificates. Yes, I am a huge Build-A-Bear fan. If you've never heard of Build-A-Bear, I will put a link below. It is basically a store that you go in and you pick out your bear and you get to stuff your bear or rabbit or dog or whatever you choose inside of the store. So I have about 2 or 3 of those that I have personally purchased in the last 10 years. So I have their little birth certificates inside of my personal binder so I won't lose them. And then I have some special notes from my husband. Just anything, if he's gone to football practice and he jots a little note down for me, I'll just date it and put it in here so I can kind of look back on it. And then I have several previous yearly goal sheets. Back at the beginning of my blog, I just kind of wrote them on a piece of paper and stuck them inside of a binder. So the ones where I wrote them on paper, I have them in here. The ones in the last 2 or 3 years, I have them electronically, so I didn't do that. But these are from probably 4 or 5 years ago. So that is all that I have in my personal binder. It's not a whole lot, but I feel like it kind of keeps all of my items together in one location. So I would love to hear what you keep in your personal binder or personal folder at home, because I might be leaving out a few things that I might need to add to the back of this. So please leave those in the comments below. And I do have one pretty awesome thing that I wanted to share. When I was going through this and creating this personal binder, I decided to go through my filing cabinet as well to see if there was any documents in there or files that I could eliminate by sticking them in this binder. And I was able to get rid of 2 file folders in my filing cabinet. So all of my teaching documents are now in here, and so are my retirement documents. So I'm pretty happy about that. If you like the Binders 101 series, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you would do so. And stay tuned for 2 weeks when I go over my emergency binder. Now, I'm not going to be covering my emergency binder next week because I am going to be going over my favorite things and my planner supplies haul for February. And also because it's going to take me a good week or two to put my emergency binder together. Everything that's in there right now is things that are at least 2+ years old. So I need to go back through and get my evacuation plan updated and make sure all my printables are ready to go to share with you guys. So I hope you tune in to see that in 2 weeks. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye.